And thank you very much for your work being a bridge to the audience. Shall we go to the first question? The title is Like Always, Like a Short Poem. It was also a ping pong with the curator, to whom I'm very thankful, to Makiguchi-san Hinatsu, from a bigger list. It has a different level of meanings, like we only exist when the other is seeing the other. The human eye is like an island to the other by giving attention and giving mercy. And we rescue, in that moment, we rescue the other from the black hole. And as a last level, I think all culture expressions are a proposition how we combine our inner worlds, which are singular, with the outer collective world. Yes, indeed, I have witnessed many changes and fight for open possibilities still. So to your question, what is the issues today? After we have shifted from the monopoles of TV, national TV senders to single people as senders, the new issues today are, on one side, the big reactionary misinformation used to get clicks, and on the other page, a new issue that concerns me is the separation of the single people into very small screens. Even if we are together in a room, mentally everyone is fixated on a piece of plastic. But I'm very hopeful that we also overcome this challenge. And the museum is also a place where we can experiment different forms to be under the electronic light. Ecology is, as you said, a thematic we know since 40, 50 years. And I wish we would treat it as urgent as we treated now the pandemic. So I'm also happy you forced me not to fly. And next time I want to come to Japan with the Trans-Siberian Express and the ship. Trans-Siberian, the train goes through Russia 2 weeks. And concerning the gender question, I'm interested that everyone has possibilities without that we become selfish. And in the first world, like Japan or Europe, the gender questions are improved extremely in the last decades. And in the third world, we still have big second and third world big problems like the genital mutilation. But in the end, it's also good for the boys, men, girls, women, if we are more equal, if we collaborate together, it's a benefit for everyone. In this exhibition, we were interested also offering different body positions. The body of the visitor who comes to the museum can also lay or sit and experience how the contemplation is different. It interests me how can we escape this normed form and be in a room together beyond the ritual of cinema where we all look in one direction? I'm also interested that the visitor watches the other visitors, like this is a stage, and then the actors are the visitors, the guests, they are the guests. And another advantage of immersive installation is it's easier to mix all the generations. The projector, the machines all became lighter, more energy efficient, cheaper, affordable for artists. But I never forget that the machines are just very lousy copies of our senses. But I never forget that these machines are invented and produced from people. I'm very thankful. I also think the souls of these people are in the machines. And on the other side, I think people are too respectful to machines. So why not at home also putting the screen onto the ceiling or paint on the machines? And I hope also more young people, also girls, are studying informatics and understand also the insights. And Hinatsu convinced me with the argument that remote collaborative installation is also a catapult into the future, where a work of mine or of others have to be installed without the physical presence.
So, when will you send it to us? Do you expect?
Before you get up.
Okay.
Promise.
In the end, it was less difficulties than I anticipated. And the challenge was similar also to a physical presence, how to avoid misunderstandings and how to pass information, which is normally only in our bodies and not yet in manuals. So the situation forced us to bring down information in paper form, in English and Japanese, and even more detailed plans. But to my luck, the team around Hinatsu was extremely professional, open, dedicated, and humorous. ありがとうございました。頑張ってください。